Ian's fastball, I thought, was the key tonight. The fastball right from the get-go had life in the hitting area. I thought he commanded it for the most part pretty well. The changeup really didn't come into play, and the curveball was a little bit erratic. He sort of found it, a little bit in the fifth and sixth, early part of the game, with the exception of the one called strike to the catcher. The curveball was non-factor, so I thought the velocity on the fastball was good. He pitched with a lot of conviction with it, especially inside to the lefties. Made some pitches when he needed to. I thought he threw a good game. He set the tone. He and Danks were battling. They were battling. It was well pitched on both sides.
And you go to your bullpen, and I think the Sox only had one base runner after
just the Vincent walk against Nick. But in this day and age, the bullpen's so important. Our guys have been pretty solid all year, pretty consistent, and we saw that again tonight. So we feel good about our pen. They've been a big part of our early season victories. So to a man, they've all done a pretty good job.
But in terms of Yonder, what we're seeing these last, 60 to 70 at-bats, squaring up some balls, getting some things to actually fall.
Yeah, he's got some hits, and like we talk about, I think overall the at-bats are better, and that's leading to the hits. He's not pulling off the ball. We're not seeing the ground balls to the right side that we saw maybe the first 70, 80 at-bats. We saw the opposite field hit on even though it didn't hit hard, it might have broke his bat, but the intent was to go the other way. And then he, pulled the inside breaking pitch off Guerra. But I think overall with Yonder, we're seeing that, he's using more of the field. He's not expanding the zone. He's not pulling off the outside pitch. He's more often than not taking balls and swinging his strikes. So, he's slowly getting there, along with some other guys. They're going to get there eventually. Like we've talked about, it doesn't happen overnight, but it's good to see, Yonder get 3 hits tonight.
Kind of an interesting night for Cam Maven today. I mean, he hits the long home runs and kind of has that mental mystery there. But
you hate to see that. Cam, when he came in, the first guy that he went to was Ian and apologized. Cam doesn't make those mistakes, so obviously you guys can catch up with him if you need to, but we like the fact that he squared one up, his first homer, his first RBI, which is a little rare for a guy that has that many at bats, but it was good to see him pull the ball in the air and hit a homer. But Cam has done his part as far as getting on base and doing some things for us since he's come back.